and welcome to the BBB Insider, your glimpse into your Better Business Bureau. I'm Terene Chatfield, and today our guests are Christy Malk, to my left, Director of Operations and Center for Business and Consumer Ethics Executive Director. Joining her is Melissa Cutcher, Director of Business Development. Our host is John North. Hello, John.
Terene, that was a wonderful opening.
Tgoing. Thank you.
She was so nervous,
Very
but she's
nervous.
done such a great job.
Thank you.
Way to go. I don't know how to top that. Pretty soon, you're going to be sitting in this seat.
I'm sure you'll figure it out.
Well, we're going to have a little bit of fun today because the topic that we're talking about today is going to be about the Better Business Bureau. And we've got people sitting around this coffee table who know the Better Business Bureau better than anyone. And Terene and I are not experts. This is not our day job. So those of you that are watching this program realize that there are going to be some mess ups maybe. We're not always going to be completely comfortable.
You're right.
But we're here to give you lots of information and resources about where you can turn to make sure that you can find a business that you can trust and enter into an effective relationship with those businesses. And so let's start there by telling everybody what your Better Business Bureau is. Your Better Business Bureau is a resource for businesses and for consumers all across North America to find trustworthy organizations that you can confidently enter into a business relationship with. We have thousands of businesses here in the Miami Valley that we keep records on, and there are hundreds of thousands of businesses all across North America where you can do a search and look for those businesses. We like to say start with trust, and what we mean is that you do your research on these organizations, you go to the unbiased information that your Better Business Bureau holds on companies all through North America, and then you can make a decision based upon that information. You can find a wealth of information on our businesses. You can find everything down to how they handle a complaint. Also, you can look into what their letter grade rating is based upon a lot of different experiences and interactions that they have here in the Miami Valley. But I'm not going to go on because I've got individuals here who have been with us a long time, and they've got great information to share with us. First, we have Christy Malk, who is our Director of Operations. Now, Christy, you've been with the Better Business Bureau probably longer than anyone on staff. Is that correct?
Well, maybe not longer than anyone,
Right.
but I have
Anyone
been there
here.
about 13 years.
Okay.
So it's
So you know a lot about the Better Business Bureau.
hopefully, yes.
Okay, and a little bit about the founding of the Better Business Bureau. Is that correct?
Some, yes.
Okay. Do you remember the individual who is credited for launching or starting the Better Business Bureau concept?
Well, Samuel Dobbs, actually, he was the president of Coca-Cola back in the early 1900s. And he had some concerns about the advertising industry, and so he started a group, which really is now known as the American Advertising Federation, but started the group to pursue a mission in truth in advertising, and out of that formed the Better Business Bureau.
Okay. So what we were trying to do is weed out those snake oil salesmen all across the country
Absolutely.
that were making outlandish claims about their product or their particular service.
Yes.
And do those kinds of people still exist today?
Yes, there are some unscrupulous businesses out there advertising, trying to bait you in to their product or service. Most of the time, though, I think we find that businesses are really trying to do the right thing, and the Better Business Bureau is really here to kind of help them do that, to help them be more transparent in their advertising with their customers.
Okay. Your Better Business Bureau does a lot of things here in the community, and we're going to talk about many of those. Probably the thing that the Better Business Bureau is most known for is our complaint handling process. We call it dispute resolution process. Can you tell us a little bit about all the different aspects of our dispute resolution process, including advertising reviews that we do?
Sure. We actually try to help businesses and their customers work out their issues first through opening the lines of communication through a conciliation process. So we're a resource for businesses, customers to come to try to work it out in an amicable way. When those things don't work, we do have arbitration and mediation services available to customers and the businesses to try to solve those issues. We also have, in relationship to advertising, when a customer has gone into a company to purchase a car or something else, and they're dissatisfied. Maybe it wasn't what they expected. They didn't get the deal they thought they were going to get. They can come to us, and we work with that company to try to revise or update or learn more about their advertising.
Okay. When you're talking about complaints, Christy, is it necessarily a bad thing when a consumer goes in and sees that a business has a complaint or two on their record?
Absolutely not. What it's about, for example, we report all complaints that the Better Business Bureau handles, and what that gives the business an opportunity to do is demonstrate that when there is an issue, they address it, they handle it professionally and quickly. So it's almost a good thing if a company has a complaint, so that their customers or potential customers can see what the company would do if I did have a problem.
So you wouldn't recommend that a consumer stay away from a company just because they've had a couple of complaints on their record?
Absolutely not. I think it would be important. It's important for a potential customer to look at the whole picture. We rate companies A+ through F that evaluates a company's complaints, the volume of complaints, how they handle their complaints, also how long the company has been in business, whether they're licensed or not, and a whole gamut of things.
Okay. Now, you may not have this number off the top of your head, so we will take a guess on this if that's the case, but I'm going to bet that you're pretty close. We're talking about the complaint handling process, dispute resolution process, and we've got various levels that we take it to, and the initial level is that we have customer service individuals, dispute resolution specialists, who work with as the go-between between the consumer and the business to resolve those complaints. If that process doesn't work, then we do offer other services like mediation as well as arbitration. But during that initial process, give me a percentage of how often we're able to close those, saying that we've gotten these two parties to be able to come to some sort of agreement.
Actually, we have approximately a 97% resolve rate, meaning whenever a customer comes to us, the issue is resolved or addressed in some way satisfactorily.
All right. And is there a difference in whether a business is an accredited business or a member accredited business of the Better Business Bureau?
The key difference, if a customer has an issue with an accredited business, is that what you're asking?
Yeah.
The key difference is that the accredited business has made a commitment to addressing issues quickly and professionally, and they've also made a commitment to do everything they can to resolve the issue. And so in working with an accredited business, you know that they have made that promise.
Okay. Well, speaking of which, why is it a good idea to come to the Better Business Bureau to receive a list of BBB accredited businesses?
Well, what you can do, as John mentioned, if you're looking for a particular type of work to be done, roofing, car repair, what have you, we can provide you a list of accredited businesses that do that service, and all of those businesses have made that commitment for service excellence and also to resolve any issues that may come to their attention.
And we hold similar records on charitable organizations, 501c3 nonprofit organizations that people may be looking to donate money, time, or goods to as well. What kind of information do we have available on the website for those organizations?
Well, nonprofit organizations they commit to a whole different set of standards that address governance, public accountability in general. Is the nonprofit transparent with their fundraising and their finances? So we have reports on charities that you might be looking to volunteer for or donate to that can tell you where their money is going, how active their board is, and whether or not they meet 20 standards of charitable accountability. So it's a really neat tool to be able to get all that information with the click of a button. You can actually go to our website and get that information.
Okay. And charitable organizations that meet all 20 standards actually become accredited with your Better Business Bureau, meaning?
Yes, a charity that meets all 20 standards becomes a BBB accredited charity. And what you actually want to look for when you're thinking about dealing with a charity, donating or volunteering, you want to look for that charity seal, because those charities have made a commitment to those standards as well.
Okay. Well, we know the BBB has a lot of resources that you can turn to check out businesses before you enter into a relationship, because we've done a lot of research for you. It's there on the web. It's currently listed in our reliability reports, which are going through some significant changes, and we're going to have more information available in the next couple of months on our business reviews. But we also know that there are other resources. What are some other things that you recommend consumers do before they actually enter into a relationship with?
Well, one thing I definitely recommend, we have all kinds of videos on our website as well about different industries. So checking those out so that you know what you're getting into before you sign that contract or hand over money. We also have general advice, we have brochures, we have all kinds of publications that can help you make informed choices before you get in too deep.
Okay. And if they're trying to get information from the Better Business Bureau, they can go to our website.
Absolutely. They should visit our website at bbb.org, or they can call us at 222-5825. And those are the two routes.
Okay. And we have lots of information so that you can check those resources out. And if you want any information that we do have and you would like a hard copy of it, just contact us, and there's an email link on there that you can send us a message to send you information, or always contact us. Thanks, Christy. That was lots of valuable information. Now, we have Melissa Cutcher, who is our Director of Business Development. And you've been very quiet over here, Melissa, and I know that's very difficult for you. So I've got lots of questions for you as well. You are, a cheerleader for our accredited businesses here in the Miami Valley. We recommend that people use BBB Accredited Businesses. Why?
Well, first of all, because like Christy said, our accredited businesses, they contractually agree to uphold a higher set of standards. So they're saying that they advertise honestly, that they embody integrity, that they are transparent in their contracts and different things like that. So it is important that those businesses are being used, or those accredited businesses are being used in the community. I think it's important that businesses stand for a higher set of ethical standards, that they do what they say they're going to do, and they do it right, and they do it well.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. What are some of those standards? You've mentioned that we have standards that we hold businesses accountable to.
Well, first of all, an accredited business, when they contractually agree to uphold our standards, their integrity, trust, ethics, being transparent, safeguarding the privacy of their clients. It's also within